the new head coach of the Miami Dolphins, says the hyper-focus on his race is weird. The team announced their new hire yesterday amid controversy surrounding the termination of previous head coach Brian Flores. Flores, a black man, is suing the NFL for racial discrimination. I wonder, Mike, tell the truth, has it been very odd?
It's been very odd, to tell you the truth. This idea of identifying as something, I identify as a human being. I've never, and my dad's black. It's weird that it comes up because I've just tried to be a good person. I don't have any real experience with racism. I know my mom experienced it when she married my dad. I know my dad experienced it, and that's in my family, but I guess that makes me a human being that can identify with other people's problems.
Wow. Identifies as a human being? Where do you get off? You can't do that today. You got to tick off a box and join a team, or just like that default thumbs up emoji, you're racist. And you'll be in good company with the woke sports site Deadspin. Back in January, their lazy writers published a hit piece on Mike referring to him as just another young white guy, not qualified to be a head coach. They argued the NFL should focus on black candidates more deserving of the job. After learning McDaniel was in fact biracial, they were forced to update the story days later. So good for Mike for not playing the identity politics game. But here's a crazy idea. Hire him and let him prove if he's qualified or not. I'm not saying coaching football is an easy job, but I've seen 12-year-olds who are amazing at playing Madden. And chances are there's always going to be someone more deserving of a job than the person hired, especially if you're the president of the United States. See how I worked a little anti-Biden stuff into there, Tyrus, huh? You like that?
Well done.
Thank you, thank you. That's why, I make the big bucks around here. I go to you first only because, you played football.
Yeah, that's what went to me, and I appreciate that. Listen, I get it. The brother's confusing. To some people, I'm confusing. Light skin's a little uncomfortable for some people, and I feel for the brother because he is about as light skinned as you get. Yes. If he said he wasn't, you weren't probably going to argue with him.
Right.
But that's not even the point. He just got the job, and he's trying to say, dude, I just got hired.
Yeah.
Can you ask me about the yes. black stuff in like a month? Like, I just got here. Like, can you ask me, like, how does it feel to get my first giant opportunity like this, or what my plan is? That's what he planned on for, and he tried to do the best thing he could, and it actually probably hurt him more than, but I mean, look at his little frail hands. He's a little, he's the last guy that I thought would be a head coach, to be honest. I can't wait to see how big that headset's on him. But I will support the brother, but, he comes from a good family.
Yes.
And he comes from an affluent family, and so he didn't go through a lot of the things. And there's a lot of brothers and sisters who come from good homes who don't always go through this stuff. So when they finally gets dropped in the lap, they're appalled.
Yeah.
Just like there's a lot of white people who grow up dirt poor and were treated just as bad. And so it's not always about the color of your skin. It's where you grew up and what your environment was. And that goes against the woke thing. And they want to discredit him because he's smart and he doesn't have a beanie on. And he didn't say, what I'm saying? What word? Because he didn't grow up. The sound of your voice is from your neighborhood. Has nothing to do with your skin tone.
That's a great point. Like, is it cultural or racial, right? Because those two things get conflated, right? Yeah. And like when it talks about the lack of representation, I think it's more about bringing up the cultural side than it is the racial side. I really do. And when you see a lot of these, like this guy's being attacked, really? I mean, because he doesn't present himself a certain way.
And, you could see he was really struggling just to stretch it and just to, appease and just to talk to them. And he was stretching. He was trying to push for an answer to give them. But why do we have to cave to the paranoid, race mongers in the crowd who were just always looking to have a fight about something? And they're basically racial bullies, right? I mean, so we get it. We get that it's an issue. But this guy, he just proved, he's like, can we just move on? Can the whole country move on?
Yeah, he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't.
That article, it was crazy. That guy he just really thought he had something there. And just reading it with the correction, you think about, so what does that mean about the author's point? Like, that he half deserves it?
Yes.
It doesn't make, if you follow his premise, it sounds ridiculous, but that's exactly what he's saying.
Well, Kat, you identify as a half veteran.
I am. I do.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, married into
I'm half a veteran. You get married to a veteran, you become half a veteran. It's math.
And I'm also half a veteran.
for different reasons.
You worked for that half.
Or he saved that half.
You saved that half. Yes. Oh my God.
So funny.
Isn't it funny when the media doesn't like you, they take your blackness away? Because they'd never take Barack Obama's away.
No.
Or mine.
Yeah.
But because he didn't fit what they needed with their argument, they took it away from him.
Yeah, that's a great point. It's a
Canceling
great point.
him.
Canceling. Okay.
Just the black part.
Yes. Coming up, more people pretend they're Hulk Hogan while trying to strong-arm Joe Rogan.